Welcome back to my channel, Lois Skin Health Talks. Today we are looking at the symptoms of high blood pressure. Kindly subscribe to get more of these health videos. Go with me to the end of the video to learn more of the signs of high blood pressure. Blood pressure refers to the pressure that the blood in your vessels exerts on the walls of the arteries. You have noted that the measurement of your blood pressure uses two numbers. The top number that refers to the systolic pressure and the lower number that refers to the diastolic pressure. The systolic pressure refers to the pressure exerted when the heart is squeezing, when the heart is contracting, and the diastolic pressure refers to the pressure on your vessels when the heart is relaxed. A normal blood pressure is when the systolic, the upper number, is below 120 and the bottom number, which is the diastolic pressure, is below 80. Pre-hypertension is when the systolic pressure, the upper number, is between 120 and 129 and the lower number is still below 80. One hypertension comes in when the systolic pressure, the upper number, is between 130 and 139 and or the diastolic pressure is between 80 and 89. You have stage 2 hypertension if the upper number, the systolic pressure, is equal to or above 140 and the bottom number, which is the diastolic pressure, is equal to or above 90. If your blood pressure is 180 over 120, that's a whole crisis of hypertension. The higher the blood pressure, the more health crisis it causes. Go with me up to the end of this video to learn more of signs of high blood pressure that can help you to easily access or seek health services or health help that will help you lower the blood pressure before it gets to serious complications. Watch and pay attention to each and every symptom, for you can be having only one and end up to be having very serious high blood pressure. Symptom number 1, headache. If you have high blood pressure, headache is a symptom. When having high blood pressure, and especially when it's more elevated, you are more likely to have high blood pressure in your brain. The elevated blood pressure will cause force in the arteries of the brain, and this can cause serious headache. Number 2 symptom is blurry vision. Change in vision can be a sign of high blood pressure. At the back of your eyes, you have something known as retina. It is full of so many capillaries. When you have high blood pressure, especially one that is chronic, the capillaries may be damaged or compromised. Small capillaries at the retina may start to bleed. This will cause poor vision. Sometimes the eyes have a lot of pressure due to the high blood pressure, which may also lead to poor vision. At times, there might happen that in the blood capillaries happens to have a clot. This will lead to loss of vision. And so, poor vision or blurred vision is a crucial and critical symptom when it comes to blood fatigue. Fatigue and confusion can be a sign of hypertension for so many reasons. For example, when you are hypertensive, the functioning of the heart is affected. The way it supplies blood to all the parts of the body. This will directly cause fatigue. Your lungs can be affected. The way it gets oxygen. This will lead to reduced oxygen to all the parts of the body. This will directly cause fatigue. Number 4, chest pain. Chest pain can be a symptom of high blood pressure, as high blood pressure is a leading cause of heart failure or heart attack. Elevated blood pressure will have an effect in the flow of blood in the arteries within the heart. This can lead to heart failure. due to reduced blood in the heart. If this happens, you are more likely to have a serious chest pains. Chest pain is a sign of blood pressure that you should never ignore. Number 5, weakness, especially focal weakness. It can be a sign that you are having stroke. Hypertension is a leading cause of stroke. Or the extremities weakness, for example, leg weakness. This can be a sign that you have had stroke or neurological compromise. Weakness, as you have seen, can be a sign of high blood pressure. Number 6, nausea. You can have nausea and vomiting as a sign of high blood pressure. When you are having hypertension, nausea and vomiting can be present due to various reasons. For example, when you have increased pressure in the brain, can trigger nausea and vomiting. If your hypertension have caused heart attack, one of the signs of the heart illnesses is vomiting and nausea. Nausea and vomiting can be a sign of high blood pressure. In my coming videos, we will learn more about how to lower the blood pressure, and we will discuss more of this vomiting and nausea. Shortness of breath. Shortness of breath is a symptom of high blood pressure. It can come as a result of so many things. For example, due to heart attack. When the heart is attacked, there is a reduced functioning, and so the shortness of breath. Another example is when you might be having pulmonary edema. Due to the high blood pressure in the lungs, there might build up fluids which will affect the oxygenating of the blood. When checking your health, shortness of breath is a sign that you should never ignore. It may lead to serious and life-threatening conditions and complications. Number 8 symptom is back pain. That may sound, yes, back pain can be a sign of blood pressure. Hypertension can lead to a neck dissection. This can be fatal. One of its symptoms is back pain. So yes, back pain can be a symptom of high blood pressure. Nosebleeds. When your blood pressure is high, you are more likely to experience high blood pressure in the nose region. Inside your nose, you have a lot of blood capillaries, the small blood vessels. With the elevated blood pressure, the force may cause the capillaries to break. This will lead to bleeding from the capillaries, hence the nosebleeds. Nosebleeds is a crucial sign when it comes to symptoms of hypertension. My symptom number 10 is nothing. Yes, nothing. You might be feeling nothing. You might feel nothing unusual with your body, even with high blood pressure. You might have very high hypertension, but still not have any other symptom. You might tend to think that the high blood pressure is normal for you since you have no other symptom. But that is absolutely incorrect. Hypertension is not normal for anyone. And that is why it's called the silent killer. You might have no symptom, but it will equally cause the damages. It will lead to heart attack. It will lead to strokes. It can cause death. Check out with your physician severally to check your blood pressure to make sure it is in the normal range and to control it early enough. Blood pressure can be life-threatening if not well controlled. Our lives are different. Our life habits are different. Our life activities are very much different. It's very crucial to follow up with your physician in order to learn your risk factors for hypertension. If you have not done so, kindly subscribe to my channel and share this video with the people you care about.